multiculturalism, bilingualism, and the culturally responsive learning environment. Let's break this down and talk about why this is important for educators. According to the OED, multiculturalism is the policy or process whereby the distinctive identities of the cultural groups within such a society are maintained or supported. In other words, in a multicultural society, each individual member's culture will be supported. The OED also defines bilingualism as the ability to speak two languages or the habitual use of two languages colloquially. In a culturally responsive classroom, the lesson plans and curriculum will be as reflective as possible of each child's culture where necessary. Let's begin by talking about promoting multiculturalism and bilingualism, the obstacles that may be faced in the classroom, and what can be done to overcome those obstacles. One of the goals of promoting bilingualism is biliteracy. Biliteracy is the ability to read and write in two languages proficiently. In addition, the ability to read in another language is one of the four elements of bilingualism. At times, it can be challenging for a child to comprehend what they are reading in their second language. To ensure fluent reading along with a general understanding of the content, teachers can use multilingual books in their classroom. The use of books that have both the English and the second language text side by side will help the students in achieving biliteracy. Furthermore, multicultural books can assist in promoting students' awareness of other cultures and other places in the world. Unfortunately, it can be easy to lose sight of the big picture outside of the United States, especially for a child who has not known anything different. By keeping multicultural books in your classroom library and also using them for read-alouds, teachers can expand their students' point of view on other cultures, as a result, broadening their perspective. Exposure to new cultures can also aid in the learning process of a second language. Becoming bilingual has many advantages, both socially and cognitively. Cognitive effects of bilingualism include an improved attention span, lower stress levels, along with making you a quick thinker, problem solver, and delaying the onset of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Bilinguals are also highly valued in the workplace, therefore increasing the opportunities for career growth and social development. In order to further promote multiculturalism in the classroom, teachers can invite their students to bring items that reflect their culture for a brief show and tell. Cultural artifacts refer to any human-created items that reflect aspects of their cultural views and belief system. It can be clothing, jewelry, sculptures or pottery, and even religious symbols. The strategy of using show and tell can help make each student feel value and pride in their culture, as well as learning about their peers' culture. Let's expand on creating a culturally responsive learning environment and how to tackle those obstacles with effective solutions. Not only is it important for teachers to combat racism, but it is important for students to identify the signs as well. Racist comments can make children feel insignificant and unimportant. It can be hurtful to a child's motivation to do well in school and creates false notions that a child may eventually believe to be true of themselves. Teachers should discuss the importance of equality and diversity with their students, and they should not wait for someone to make a racist comment to do so. Prevention should be the goal, and students should learn to accept each other's differences. In addition to racism, prejudice is something teachers should strive to eliminate in their classrooms. Prejudice is unfair and creates bias among peer groups. It can cause the prejudged child to feel isolated, and, if not acted upon, it can reinforce the idea that this is okay. Children may grow up and continue to be this way in the future. On the first day of school, teachers may consider conducting a getting to know you exercise with their students, in which each child shares something about themselves with the class. According to the English Oxford Living Dictionary, ethnocentrism is the evaluation of other cultures according to preconceptions originating in the standards and customs of one's own culture. In a classroom that is not culturally responsive, students may experience a limitation on perspective, A child may find it difficult to put themselves in another's shoes. It also promotes egocentrism and closed-mindedness. Stereotyping is another thing that can be very harmful for the culturally responsive learning environment. Students should be encouraged to be themselves and not worry about what others think of them. In addition, students should be reminded not to judge others based on what they wear or who they hang out with. Thank you for watching!